wear their khaki, but we carry more than just a bag. We carry dreams, grit, and a will to serve. This is Corpers Can, rising to serve, rising to lead.
Hello and welcome to Corpers Can, the show that inspires and empowers young Nigerians to make the most of their NYSC year and beyond. I'm your host, Abigail Imafidon, and you are watching us right here on the Achievement Channel, Nigerian's first and only 100% motivational television station, broadcasting from the School of Eloquence Studios in Ikoyi, Lagos. Today on Corpers Can, we are exploring a conversation that can truly shape your NYSC experience and beyond. The power of mentorship, finding the right guide during your service year. NYSC is an exciting season of growth, discovery, and decision-making, but navigating the job markets, exploring entrepreneurship, or considering further studies can feel overwhelming at times. That's why finding the right mentors and building the right network can be a game changer, helping you grow personally, professionally, and creatively. Joining me in the studio today are two remarkable guests. First, we have Dingba Onyekachi, a passionate and creative social media manager known for crafting engaging digital content and building strong online communities. She's helping brands grow their influence while creating opportunities for herself in Nigeria's fast-evolving media space. And also with us is Asimoye Kelly, an expert in digital income generation, in combined skill in communication, public relations, and social media management with creative design tools like Canva and WordPress to help individuals and small businesses earn income while expressing their ideas online. In today's discussion, we'll highlight how to face the job market, explore entrepreneurship or further studies, how to build the right network and find mentors, and how to stay hopeful even when the next step isn't clear.
This is Corpers Can, rising to serve, rising to lead.
Hello, Kachi and Kelly.
Hi.
Hey.
Welcome to the show. It's nice
Thank you for having us.
Thank you.
It's nice having you guys here once again. Our topic for today is the power of mentorship. Our first question is, why is having a mentor during your NYSC year such a game changer for your personal and career growth? Starting with you, Kachi.
First of all, we all need to know who a mentor is. A mentor is someone that guides you in any aspect of your life that you want to enhance or develop. And it can just be like normal life kind of mentorship. So basically, you are asking if how our mentorship is good for people that are serving. Apparently, without a mentor, at times, people will be like they can do without a mentor. But a mentor does not have to be someone that is very, very like big. And your mentor could just be maybe your mom or your sister. So apparently, you need a mentor to be able to guide you, to be able to tell you what to do that is right, and someone that will also like give you like best advice. And basically, some people believe that without a mentor, they'll be lost, they'll go astray. So a mentor is basically someone that you can be able to sit, look at and be like, this person knows what they're doing. Say for instance, you want to become a doctor, a very good doctor at that. Obviously, you have gone to school, you have done your 1-year internship and everything, and you're now doing serving. And basically, you have a sister or elder brother that is also in the medicine profession. The person can be your mentor. It depends on how you look at that person in the first place. If you don't really admire that person, the person cannot be your mentor. So basically, if you have someone that you really admire, someone that you really look up to, and fortunately, the person now is not in your line of work or has your career, the same career aspiration, you listen, you like focus on the person, like you'll be able to like follow the person head on. You ask questions because basically they will know more than you do. You're still a fresh intern. You haven't worked at the hospital space like to earn your own income. You're still learning. Internship is also still like a learning process. Basically, the person is already like up there. The person will be able to help you navigate your medicine career and otherwise.
Okay, so we're very young people, and there's going to be always going to be like mistakes, and there's always room for improvement because we're still young. So you need a mentor, someone that is very influential, someone that you look up to. It could be your mom, it could be anybody. It's not like you need like one specific mentor. You can have mentors for different things. You can have a mentor for your career, for different your lifestyle.
Basically, someone that has the charisma to influence you.
Okay.
That's basically what you're trying to say.
So we're in that state of our lives that there's a lot of confusion. You just came out from school, you're still a student, you're just fresh out from school. You're not yet established yet. So you need someone that has experience and that has gone through those mistakes and knows solutions, somewhat solutions.
That's basically what I wanted to say, but I didn't really know how to put it.
So they show you the way, you pave your own path. So that's it. Mentorship is not something that, okay, it's not like a sponsorship. It's not something that, okay, because I made mistake now. Yes, you can go back to your mentor. Obviously, he'll give you like advices on what to do. But if you're still unsure, you can meet. That's why I say you can't have only one mentor. You can go back to your mom to ask her, because it's hard to.
She's also your mentor.
Exactly. And they are like 2 steps ahead of you. So they always know. All these steps. They always know.
So thank you guys. Kelly, you literally took the words out of my mouth when you talked about experience. Your mentor has to be someone that is more experienced than you. And you also said mentorship is not sponsorship. But your mentor can also act as your sponsor in the sense that they can, maybe you are done with your NYSC year now, and you go to where you want to like seek a job or something, and they ask for a recommendation. Your mentor can be one of those recommendations. Your mentor can help you build your network.
Maybe it's not even in the aspect of getting a job. Maybe it's more of like education.
Exactly.
Like you have a mentor, right?
Yes.
The person has money to be able to cater for anything, and you are in a space where you want to further your education, and your mentor is there to also guide you. You can maybe be like, okay, since you want to further your education, don't worry, I'll take care of everything. It depends on who the person is in the first place. If the person is that close to you that can actually bring out from their pockets to actually help you sponsor your education, then you can see that, okay, your mentor is also like your sponsor at the same time.
Okay, and she mentioned the fact that furthering education. Your mentor is the person that kind of like tells you the certificates you should, like courses you should take.
That will be better for you, because not every certificate you have will actually be that important or valuable. So they tell you what you should do and what will actually benefit you.
Thank you so much. So our next question is, how can a corper identify and approach a right mentor in their PPA community?
Okay, you look for someone that is very influential, like I said, someone that you know that if you meet the person, that it can actually impact your life in various ways, like different ways. So how do you approach them? You start by just having like a thoughtful interaction, asking thoughtful questions that kind of like intrigue them. Yes, questions that they are not able to answer on the spot. They have to explain. They have to sit you down and explain it to you. So I think that's it. If you identify someone that kind of like, you know, that kind of like makes a very good impact in your life. It could be your mom. Like I feel like you should start from your background, where you're brought up and stuff.
Basically, someone that inspires you to be a better person. Your mentor should not be someone that you're looking at like, does this person really know what he or she is doing? The person should make you sure about your own personal life decisions. Let's say, for instance, you have your mom. When you look at your mom, you're like, I really want to be a better person because of how you see how she moves, how she walks, how she coordinates herself, her daily life, how she even does things just to make you and your siblings comfortable, and how she handles the home. You're like, I really want to be a better person. I really want to actually be a good person like this, my mom, or even do better than her. Because at times your mentor will not. You don't really want to be like a mentor at times. You want to be like better than them. You aspire to be better than your mentors. So basically, when you see your mentor is actually doing well, and someone that you can actually be able to have a very good conversation with. You know, some people are not great talkers. You just talk with them. It's just like very shallow. Like, okay, how are you doing? Yeah, fine. They go. People that can actually have deep conversations with you, that you can actually learn from them too. They can also learn from it, from your own idea. Because obviously mentors are not like, won't just be the people at the top. They can also learn from people that they're also mentoring. So someone that can be able to listen to you, like, is more of like someone that can actually like talk with you, not talk to you. if you get the difference.
Yes.
Someone can actually talk with you. You actually like have like feedback and a more deep conversation. It's like someone that you can actually like look up to as a mentor. As how to identify good mentors, people I can actually talk with and be comfortable with. So
Okay, coming out from school, I feel like that's like, not like I feel like, it's what I think I've experienced. Coming out of school, you're very vulnerable.
Yeah.
You're very fresh, so you're kind of, you make mistakes. Some people think that every rich person could serve as a mentor. That's not true. That's not true. So
you have to be very, very careful.
Yes.
Someone that you look up to.
Kachi made the point where she said a mentor does not have to be a high-ranking person.
Yes.
It could even be maybe a senior in school, a senior corper that like maybe they have done well. They can just like that, and your mentor should be someone that you can like, you should be able like have access to reach to.
Yes.
Because there are some mentors that and you should not like make your mentor feel like you are sort of a nuisance or a disturbance to
Yes,
you.
because some of them they'll be like, I was quite someone like always disturbing me.
Exactly.
Some of them are not that like.
Yes, exactly.
They don't like when you're too clingy and
yes.
Yes.
So thank you. So right now we'll be going on a very short break, and when we come back, we'll continue our conversation.
This is Corpers Can, rising to serve, rising to lead.
Calling all senior civil and public servants. Your next career step depends on one thing, the panel. Every year, capable officers are held back, not for lack of skill, but because they fail to deliver under pressure. From the written stage to the presentation and all the way to the panel, PIPS prepares you to clinch the ultimate prize, your promotion to the next level. That's why we created PIPS, the Promotional Interviews Prep School, from the stable of the School of Eloquence. Nigeria's premier public speaking institution, now helping you face the panel with confidence, clarity, and composure.
I finally passed my interview and got promoted to director. PIPS works.
After years of trying, I finally made it. I got my promotion. Thanks to PIPS. I credit PIPS for my success. Their coaching was the final piece of the puzzle that elevated my career.
From assistant director to deputy director, from deputy director to permanent secretary. PIPS makes the difference. PIPS. Your next level secured.
This is Corpers Can, rising to serve, rising to lead.
Welcome back, and we're still talking about finding the right mentor. Continue our conversation. My next question is, what are some misconceptions young people have about mentorship?
Basically, there are a lot of misconceptions people have about mentorship. First of all, I'll go with the fact that people believe that your mentor must be way older than you and must have more experience. Basically, your mentor can be someone that is also your age mate, someone that is just a little bit older than you. The person does not have to be up to like 50 years old, 60 years old before they can be your mentor. And also that whole thing of the person has to have more experience, have like 4 10 awards, must have worked in 10 different companies. It might not be so. Your mentor can just be someone that is still also in the learning process. You teach him, the person teaches you, like that's how it goes. Second of all, we have that people believe that mentors should make you successful. Your mentor can just be leading, navigating you to the path of success, not making you successful at the spot. People be like, if you have a mentor, that means you have to make it in life. Yes, obviously, people want to make it in life. That's all. But your mentor has to be able to navigate you to that part of success, not like the person will make you successful at the spot. And also, we have that people believe that a mentor should be able to be in your same line of career. At times, your mentor can be an engineering expert and you're a nursing expert. But the thing that actually making you to take that person as your mentor is the fact that they are very, very focused. The fact that they achieve what they always want to. Not because they are good in engineering. And you want to know how to be good in engineering. It's mostly because of how they coordinate their lifestyle, how they make things work, even when things are like very, very chaotic, how they try to navigate their own life. You really want to aspire to be them in that aspect, not because they are doing engineering. You're definitely doing nursing, so there's nothing that is very, very common in your line of work. So that's what people actually have a misconception about. People also believe that your mentor has to be someone that you have been in a very, very long-term relationship with. Someone that you just see can just be your mentor. Let's take, for instance, someone will be like, okay, your mom must be your mentor. At times, people don't really take their parents as their mentors. They really take people that they don't even know, and people that don't even really know them as their mentors. Obviously, you cannot restrict yourself to what you only see in your household. People are out there living life and navigating their life to something better. People believe that your mentor must come from someone that you have been friends with for years. No, someone that you just see can really make you aspire to become a very, very better person. And the person can really change your mindset towards life and how things should be. And that can automatically become a mentor. Not because the person has been maybe your sister for years or your friend for like 4 years. No. People also believe that a mentor should give you all the answers. People think that, okay, once you're a mentor, you know everything. You're the wise one. You should know everything about life and how to maneuver situations and how to overcome obstacles. That's not really the case. The case here is that a mentor is still learning too. We all came to this life once. We have things to learn and unlearn and things to relearn. So you don't really take your mentor as someone that is a superhero that should know everything and understand everything at the same time. You also give them the opportunity and the little window to learn too. Because I can be able to teach my mentor something that he or she has never known before. And he or she is also able there to teach me what I've never really learned before. So your mentor should not know everything. So once they can't give you answers that you really desire to hear, don't judge them. They are still also trying to learn things and they are still trying to become better at their own personal self.
So what Kashi is basically trying to say is that a mentor is not perfect. No human being is perfect. They can make mistakes too. Even while mentoring you to, if they might actually tell you to do this, but this is the wrong thing. You go back. You people now deliberate, like you guys think about it and think about the solutions and stuff. There's also having only one mentor. You can have mentor for different kind of things. Your life is big, like the aspects. Can be your career, your lifestyle, your different things. Then your mentor, she mentioned the fact that your mentor mustn't be older than you, which is you can be my mentor, you can be my mentor. It could be your colleague at work, it can be your senior colleague at work. Just know that they are like two ahead of you in 2 ways. They are 2 ways ahead of you. So they kind of like know the things that the ways, the solutions that you should take, the mistakes that you should avoid. And experiences that we're always having, like I said, we always have room for improvements. You always make mistakes. For instance, a copper after NYSC is already in camp, is happy. Oh my God, I have a very good mentor. Like after NYSC, you give me a very good job. And at the end of the day, it doesn't work out. So if the person, he or she is frustrated, like which kind of mentor is this? Like after all the healing I've given to my other coppers in camp, she now folds my hand like this. But after in the meantime, she starts to develop things that her mentor told her to start doing, like her digital skills. Maybe she should learn one course or something. Maybe she should prepare her for interviews for like big companies. The issues that we have today are people who cannot like answer questions, which is a very big thing right now. They go to companies, they just ask them very simple thing. Probably they are probably cramming like some interviews that people already had, but they just ask them one simple thing. Maybe they ask them what is logistics, and they are not able to. They say that it's moving goods and services from one place to another, which is totally wrong. So I think that's basically it.
Okay, so you guys made a point that your mentors can also make mistakes. I want to mention an example. When I was in uni and I was doing my projects, so there was someone I was like looking up to when I was writing my project, because we did similar topics. So I was always reaching out to the person, and the person would be like, "Oh, because we did the same topic, it's not like I know it all." I will give you advice. When you do your own, check it to any material I send to you. Don't just assume it's correct. Check it too. It may not be correct and all of that. And I feel like I think mentorship should not just be a one-way thing. Like Kashi said, you can learn from me. I can learn from you. I feel that's it. And for our last question, can you share a moment where a mentor's advice shaped your life in any way?
So after school, after graduating, I went to meet my mom and I asked her for like further things, like what should I do? Then she sat me down, then she told me that this is it. So I wanted to further my education immediately after school. But then again, she told me that I should just sit back small, relax. I should not rush things. I should do my service here. That I need experience if I want to survive out there, because it's very harsh right now. And she told me that, okay, if you do your service here, after your service here, maybe if you're able to, this is like an experience right now. How your service here is how I feel like this is like the starting point. If you kind of like, if you're not doing well as like this your service here, it's kind of like influences how you're going to be in the future.
Yeah.
So my mom tells me that I should learn things. I should look for online jobs. I should just get myself busy. I should not just sit back at home and just not be doing anything. Before I entered camp, it took like 3 months. I was meant to be a December batch, but I didn't get for December batch. So those 3 months, I was able to go and learn how to barb and stuff. That's why right now I'll be barbing my cousins and my dad as well. So.
Yeah, and also I had the experience. It was basically my mom as well. Before I started this NYSC, this service here, my mom always told me that no matter like where they post me, even if like it's not really comfortable or maybe in any sort of way I don't really like the experience, I should just still stick to what is going on there. You don't know how that particular environment is going to shape the way you view life in the future, and it should not be something that should be a comfortable experience. Before you become a very successful person, you're going to go through a lot of obstacles and a lot of like uncomfortable situations. So you should be able to be tolerant and also be what's the word? Persistent.
Okay.
Yeah.
Persistence.
To your environment, and also be able to adapt. You cannot just stick to one place forever. You're going to change your environment, you're going to change your location, you're going to change the places you're going to work at. So you have to be able to adapt and also be able to like adhere to instructions, even though it might not favor you, but for the fact that you're just doing, it's just a 1-year service, you should just be able to bear with it, and it's going to be done. And also when it came to like forging my education, she was like that if I don't really want to start immediately, that as he said earlier, just sit back, reflect, what do I actually want to do? Think about it before you just rush into saying, okay, I want to further my education, I want to do this and that. And also another example was after my uni, I think I went into like, show me I cannot just be at home doing nothing.
Yeah.
And scared. The same thing, like I feel like moms are just like that. Like, okay, what are you going to do? Go and learn how to bake or something. I didn't want to learn how to bake because it's going to take a while. So I just learned how to like do some like yogurt and like pastry, something like that of that nature. So basically, even if tomorrow now I want to start doing it for myself, and maybe I'm not saying I want to, but if tomorrow now I want to say, okay, I want to start doing pastry business, I have a footing because I've learned how to do it in the past. And also, even when it comes to editing, my mom always tells me that social media is the it thing now. People are into social media, people are into content, people are into like the digital space, that I should always go to my sister if I want to learn how to edit, because my sister is very good in that aspect. So now I can edit videos to some extent, to a very, very decent extent. So if I want to start my own digital, maybe freelancing career, I can start it because at least I have the average knowledge of how to edit on some editing apps. So that's how mentorship works. It might not happen to you at that moment, like turning your life around. It's something that really gradually shapes you to and molds you to the point of like, yes, I'm not happy with myself. I'm comfortable where I am, and that's basically how mentorship like pushes you out there, and how it really makes you grow as a person. So
So to add to what she said, so where they post you, don't see it as just a location.
Yeah.
So I feel right now, coppers are always saying that, oh, they posted me to school. What will I do? What will I learn? But when you go back and you think about it, you and your mentor, you people discuss about it, then he tells you that you should take this course.
Yes.
This, like she mentioned freelance.
She even told me to take an online course. Like, okay, basically, like, it's not like, see how your mentor becomes your sponsor. Let me just give an example. Sorry for cutting you off.
Okay.
When I was still in school, I was having, obviously, we had like just how many courses that semester? I had like 7 courses. So I didn't want to, I was like, a guy came, he was like, okay, there are online courses that we can pay for, social media marketing and content creation, video editing and all of that. Because I already had someone that was already teaching me video editing, I was like, let me not pay for that. Let me pay for social media management and content creation. I now told my mom. Mom was like, that's very good. She now paid for the online course. I was able to do it. Now see, someone always pushes me to that area of digital media creation and all this editing, now sponsored my actual course, like to actually learn how to handle that particular space. So that's basically how a mentor can actually also be your sponsor when it comes to.
There's also volunteering too as well. When you volunteer, you'll be shocked at the like hidden talents that you have. You'll be surprised that you can teach. You'll be surprised that you can edit. You can surprised that you can do social media handling, those kind of stuff.
Sorry, and also if you have a mentor and you're someone that you cannot listen to them, there's no point of having a mentor, because a mentor will tell you how it is. It's either the person is very, very brutally honest. If you're someone that cannot open your ears and listen and are actually taking the knowledge, that means you cannot have a mentor. Because the mentor will tell you how it is. A mentor can tell you something that's very uncomfortable, something that is going to really put you and make you to exceed your limits. So just be able to listen to your mentor. Be able to really put what they have said into practice, because for them to even bring you up in the first place, they have seen that you have the potential. So that's it.
Thank you guys so much. I think we all have like similar experiences. Let me share my own experience. When I was also about to finish in uni, there's a lecturer that I actually really look up to in my department. So we were discussing one time, and then he asked me that, oh, have you decided on what you want to do after? I said, no, I'm still confused. And he now asked me that, oh, what are the options I have? I said, is it that I further my education or I go for my NYSC? He then asked that, have I decided on a career path? That really like struck me. I'm like, at first I was just thinking, oh, maybe I did mass communication. I can just look for somewhere similar, like to further my education. Then they asked me that, have I decided on a career path? Then I went back and I sat down. I thought about it. I'm like, I'm not sure I'm ready to further my education yet. Let me just go for my NYSC. Then moving back to my mom too, she also asked me the same question, and I told her that, oh, I've not decided on what I want to study, like in furthering my education. Then she gave me options that she also said baking and all of that too. And my lecturer in uni too, when I was waiting for my like NYSC, when NYSC was delaying me, and I was always complaining to him that what's going on? NYSC does not want to give me my call-up letter. And let's say, instead of using this time to just idle and sit, then he said I should go and take a course online on Coursera. At first, I was not serious about it. It was like he already even gave up on me, because despite his busy schedule, he was always checking in on me to ask me, oh, did you do this? Did you do that? Did you do this? And I was being unserious. It was when he stopped asking, I just felt like, oh, I've really fucked up. Then I had to, I was the one now going back to other. Then when I've learned, like when I've studied something, I'll now go back to him that, oh, sir, this is what I did and all of that. But I think that's just...
Okay, to add to what you said, you'll be shocked how low-key your project supervisor might actually be mentoring you. When you submit like topics, like you submit like 10 topics and she's just sending you back, no, I don't want this topic. Then by that time, if you go to classes, she knows your weaknesses and your strengths. So obviously she's going to be focusing on your strengths. Then you're surprised that you're actually good in research skills.
Thank you so much, Kachi and Kelly, for today's conversation.
Thank you for having me.
It was really, very engaging, inspiring. I really enjoyed today's episode.
Yes, I really enjoyed it as well.
This is Corpers Can, rising to serve, rising to lead.
That brings us to the end of today's episode of Corpers Can. A huge thank you to our guests, Kachi and Kelly, for sharing their insights and experiences. Mentorship and networking aren't just buzzwords. They are tools that can guide you through the uncertain things of NYSC and beyond. Whether you are navigating the job market, exploring entrepreneurship, or thinking about further studies, the right guidance can make all the difference. Stay connected with us on the Achievement channel. Follow us on social media and share this episode to fellow Corper who could benefit from mentorship and practical advice. I'm Abigail Imafidon, reminding you, seek guidance, build meaningful connections, and stay hopeful. Your next step is closer than you think.
This is Corpers Can, rising to serve, rising to lead.